And on our right now we see the Slemish Mountain, and that's where Patrick was forced to tend to his sheep as a boy in Northern Ireland. Slemish Mountain is an extinct volcano, and this whole area as well serves as the Dothraki grasslands in Game of Thrones. For any Game of Thrones fans, you'll know what I'm talking about there. And we'll be passing a number of Game of Thrones locations throughout the day, and I'll be pointing those out, and then we'll be stopping at one of them at the Dark Hedges, and I can talk a little bit more about the production of the show here in Northern Ireland and the effects it had on the country. Okay guys, so straight ahead of us now, getting our first glimpse of the coastline. You see the Irish Sea ahead of us. We're just about 5 minutes away now from Dunluce Castle, our first stop. So Dunluce was abandoned in the 17th century. The story goes that the lord and the lady of the castle were awaiting their supper one evening when they heard a terrible crash. And when they went to investigate, they'd found that their kitchen, as well as all their servants, had fallen into the Irish Sea, and ever since then Dunluce has been abandoned. It's been the inspiration for a lot of fiction over the years, including for the Chronicles of Narnia. Cair Paravel in those books said to have been inspired by Dunluce Castle, as well as the House of the Greyjoys in Game of Thrones. And we often take a turn a couple of minutes earlier because some of the drivers don't like making the extremely tight turn that Robert just made there. But when you got a pro like Robert, it's not a problem. We get a couple of extra minutes coastline along the way going this route. Going to see some beautiful formations in the rock face. Going to see a sea arch in just a moment ahead in our left. And in a couple of minutes you can look out for the smiling giant also. So this is a large protruding nose from the cliff face with an eye above and a big grinning mouth below it that some people say is Finn McCool, the legendary Irish warrior and giant, and I will tell you more about him when I'm talking about the Causeway as soon as we leave the castle. The inner gatefold image for that album is Dunluce Castle.
Goodness,
the cover
so
image
beautiful.
for that album is the Giant's Causeway itself, so if you guys want to recreate an iconic rock album cover, you can get down on your hands and knees at the Causeway and get someone to take a photograph for you. Speaking of photographs, if anyone wants my assistance taking any photographs throughout the day, just ask me. I'll be very glad to offer my expert skills for you guys. We should be able to see the giant just coming up now on our left. There he is. And in the distance we can see Dunluce Castle. So we're going to be parking just beyond the castle, which is the ideal spot to take photographs. Get a great view of the castle as well as the town of Portrush behind it. And we'll also be able to see the Republic of Ireland, Donegal, from this spot. If we're lucky, if it's clear enough, we may even be able to see Scotland from our point overlooking the castle. So if you see something very faintly in the distance on the right, as we're at that point, that will be the Islay Islands of Scotland, where they make the best Scotch whisky. And even if we can't see it from this point, from Portaneevy, or where we'll be going to after the Causeway, we should be able to get a better view of Scotland at that point. Only about 14 kilometres from Scotland at that point in Portaneevy.
So we are here for a quick stop at the Dunluce Castle. That's the Dunluce Castle behind me. I have taken a few photographs because I don't think so I'll be able to show much. I'll just try. So that's what you see is the remains of the Dunluce Castle, and this is the Irish Sea. It looks really beautiful. So we are just a 10 minutes drive from the Giant's Causeway, so from here we'll be heading towards the Giant's Causeway, and let's see how the day goes.
And we're just about 10 minutes away from the Causeway at this point, so that'll just give me enough time to give two different explanations as to how the Causeway was formed. So we call these explanations the Science and the Giants. The festival every summer. They even have a pizza party that has a whiskey sausage pizza, and an ice cream party that has a whiskey flavoured ice cream. So they're very proud of their whiskey heritage. Also very proud of their British heritage here. So I told you that once we reach the coastline, you're going to be seeing a lot more of the Protestant Unionist areas of Northern Ireland.
Yeah, so we are finally at the Giant Causeway. Our bus has dropped down over here, and we have to take this straight path. There is a tunnel down there, and we are heading towards the Giant Causeway through this tunnel. এটা ভিজিটার এক্সপিরিয়েন্স সেন্টার। ভিজিটার এক্সপিরিয়েন্স কে নেবে? আমরা আসল জায়গায় যাচ্ছি, ঠিক আছে? আসল জায়গায়। Hiking our way through the red route of the giant Causeway. This is how it's looking around. We'll go straight up there and then down. সেটা এখানে সিনগুলো আছে দেখো। এই হ্যাঁ ফটোগ্রাফি সেশন করে নাও সাবধানে।
Thank you.
অরিন্দমদা আস্তে আস্তে হাঁটো না, আস্তে আস্তে হাঁটো, তোমার ফলো করছি আমি। তুমি আউট অফ সাইড হয়ে গেলে চাপ হয়ে যাচ্ছে। চলো চলো, লিটল বিট স্কেয়ার, নট টু মাচ। हाइट से थोड़ी सी फटती है। एटलीस्ट এখানে হাওয়া নেই, बेस्ट पार्ट। हाँ हाँ डीपी 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 हो गया था। Finally on the giant causeway. पहुंच गए। My goodness. I guess you might not be able to hear anything because of the wind, but this is Giant Causeway. This place is beautiful, man. This place is beautiful. We are not going there, for it's already time. and we won't be able to reach the bus in time. Otherwise, we'll be left alone over here. So we have to climb back and head for the bus. But definitely, I'll be coming over here once again during the summer months when the cold is little bit less. Because this is my situation right now, and oh my god, I want to be here without all this stuff so that I can enjoy much more. As you can see down there, those are the froth that is getting generated from the water when it's coming up on us directly. This is looking beautiful. This is looking just উড়ছে ফেনা উড়ছে my goodness, this place is so windy. I'm not sure how much you can hear me, but it's so windy. I want to use something else, but हाँ ये family channel है. पानी God হয়ে গেছে oh my Finally, Giant's Causeway covered. Lovely. Okay, that's Giant Causeway. Now I guess we'll be heading for Dark Hedges or something where Game of Thrones was shot. I'm not quite sure unless Castle is done. So Dark Hedges, then Titanic Museum, right? Yeah. Titanic Museum. Then to Dublin. It's still around. It's right now 12, so more 7 hours to go. Yeah. See you on the bus.
Along the port side of the bow. You can see those rusticles clearly now. The railings, they're still there, pretty much. There's the